You got about 6 bullets you can fire at your team as a coach throughout the course of a season. JJ Redick seems to fire 6 a week.
What made the situation even messier was the leaked practice footage that started circulating online. Instead of calm adjustments, the clips showed awkward energy, confused movement, and a team that looked completely out of sync. Anyone watching could feel the tension through the screen. From there, things spiraled fast. This didn't stay behind closed doors. JJ Redick went straight to the media and essentially admitted he didn't know how to fix the team right now.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Now, sure, the Lakers did win games after that. They beat the Memphis Grizzlies twice, and on paper, that looks fine. But let's be real. This is still your head coach, the guy who's supposed to bring structure, answers, and control, standing there with his hands in the air, basically saying, I don't know what else to do. And this is where things start getting uncomfortable. While JJ is stressing, scrambling, and trying to duct tape the offense together, LeBron James is off to the side, doing something that raised a lot of eyebrows that LeBron was literally on the sideline practicing his golf swing. That's not exaggeration. He even admitted he watches more YouTube golf than NBA basketball these days. Read that again. Golf. Over. Basketball.
Is it all-star level so far?
No, I'm the wrong guy to ask that question, champ. I watch YouTube golf these days, so I'm the wrong guy to ask about that. I'm more on the Brian Bros and Grant Horvat and Bryson DeChambeau and the rest of those guys.
So the question becomes unavoidable. Why does the face of the franchise look checked out? The loudest explanation floating around is chemistry, or more accurately, the complete lack of it between LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The numbers aren't pretty. The rhythm looks forced. And the eye test confirms what the stats already suggest. This partnership isn't flowing, it's grinding. Every possession feels negotiated instead of natural. Now some analysts are floating desperate ideas. Trade for another star. Someone LeBron supposedly vibes with better. As if swapping personalities will magically fix everything. That idea sounds wild, reckless, and borderline panicked. It's like trying to cover a cracked wall with a fresh coat of paint. If your real problems are leadership, buy-in, and execution, another big name doesn't solve that. It just hides it. For a week or two. Let's rewind for a second. After the Lakers got embarrassed by the Detroit Pistons on LeBron's 40th birthday, they responded with 2 wins over Memphis. Cool. On the surface, that looks like a bounce back. But then JJ Redick walked into the post-game press conference after the first Grizzlies win, and the body language told a completely different story. He looked rattled, exhausted, like someone who hadn't slept and had just watched everything unravel in real time. A reporter asked a simple question. Had the team looked more organized offensively over the past week? JJ's answer didn't inspire confidence, and somehow it got worse that he admitted that against Memphis, he called 12 plays out of timeouts. The team ran 8 of them wrong. 8, that's not a small miscommunication. That's chaos. He said they tried to rerun 2 of the plays, still wrong. Tried a third time on one set, still broken. Then came the explanation that made everyone stop and look at each other, that he blamed it on the holidays. The holidays, that's when it really hit. This isn't about a bad shooting night or a tough matchup. This is a team that doesn't know who it's supposed to be. A coach searching for answers in real time. A roster missing execution at the most basic level. And a superstar who looks mentally somewhere else entirely. To that point, wins don't feel stabilizing. They feel temporary. Because when your coach is admitting the playbook isn't landing and your leader looks disengaged, the cracks aren't just visible. They're structural. And pain isn't going to fix that.
The trend now. I've seen the trend for years. The trend is always making excuses. Doc, we get it. Taking over a team in the middle of the season is hard. Just like getting traded in the middle of the season is hard for a player. We get it. But it's always an excuse. It's always throwing your team under the bus. They lose to Memphis. Oh, it's his players' fault. Memphis was playing G League guys and two-way guys. Then you look at his quotes over the weekend. Now he wants to take credit for the James Harden trade to the Clippers working out. He wants credit for that. There's never accountability with that guy.
Meanwhile, other teams played straight through that same stretch without forgetting how to execute basic sets. The Thunder did it. The Cavs did it. Young rosters, new systems, tight schedules, no excuses. But somehow the Lakers just forgot how to function. And that right there tells you how deep this situation really goes. Christmas, that's the excuse. And this is where the irony gets loud. Because remember what I pointed out in the last video? JJ Redick used to sit on ESPN and absolutely cook Doc Rivers for this exact behavior. JJ said it himself. Direct quote. He talked about seeing a trend. Coaches deflecting, making excuses, blaming everything except themselves. JJ built an entire media reputation tearing that mindset apart. Fast forward to now, look at JJ blaming the holidays, saying he doesn't know what else to do, publicly pointing at players who can't run plays. Tell me, how is that any different from what he roasted Doc Rivers for on national television? It isn't. Same playbook, different name on the cover. And here's where things get even stranger. While JJ is spiraling, pulling his hair out, duct taping the offense together, try to survive press conferences, LeBron James looks mentally checked out. Especially after that game against the Utah Jazz. The body language was off. The energy was flat. The leadership felt absent. Then people remembered something from earlier in December that a reporter asked LeBron if he thought Keanu George was playing at an all-star level. Simple question. LeBron paused, and then he gave an answer that shocked a lot of people, and not in a good way. Not because it was controversial, but because it sounded detached, dismissive, like someone who wasn't locked into the league anymore, like someone who wasn't watching closely, like someone whose mind wasn't fully there. And when the face of your franchise sounds disconnected, when your coach sounds defeated, and when execution collapses at the most basic level, that's not a slump, that's a warning. And what LeBron said next only made that warning impossible to ignore.
We're the best quarterbacks, and I'm a pretty good receiver. You know, it's my job to not allow the defense to break that up.
This is LeBron James, the same guy who used to tweet full breakdowns of random Tuesday night games between the Charlotte Hornets and the Washington Wizards. The ultimate basketball junkie. The man who lived and breathed the game. And now, he's saying he'd rather watch YouTube golf. And it's not just talk. He was literally caught practicing his golf swing on the sideline during a timeout against the Phoenix Suns, right in the middle of the game.
Brian on his golf simulator right now. He working on that, getting it under.
While his team was trying to figure out a play, look, nobody's denying reality that LeBron is 41. He's in his 23rd season. He's seen everything this league can throw at you. That part makes sense. But when your coach is publicly saying he doesn't know how to fix the team, and your star is off practicing golf swings on the sideline, the optics get impossible to ignore.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to do. It's just like, that's happening so consistently, right?
And your squad is running plays wrong 8 out of 12 times? Maybe that's not the moment to be thinking about your backswing. Even LeBron's closest circle noticed. His best friend, Dwayne Wade, joked about it on Prime Video after the Christmas loss. When asked how LeBron should feel about JJ's criticism, Wade said this.
It would be a comfortable day for the team.
And y'all bought into that. I'm not going to tell y'all. I'm not saying anything.
And y'all bought into that. I'm not going to tell y'all. I'm not saying anything. It landed because it hit close to home. But jokes aside, this is where we have to address the real elephant in the room. LeBron James and Luka Doncic. That on paper, this duo should be unstoppable. Two of the smartest playmakers ever. Two guys who see passing angles most people don't even know exist. Two walking triple-doubles. But the numbers tell a completely different story. LeBron and Luka have a minus 10.6 net rating in 303 minutes together this season. The worst two-man combo among Lakers starters by a mile. For comparison, DeAndre Ayton and Rui Hachimura, who everyone swears don't fit, are at minus 3.4. LeBron and Luka are 3 times worse. The Lakers starting 5, Luka, LeBron, Austin Reeves, Hachimura, and Ayton, has a minus 6.7 net rating. Catastrophic. The Lakers are literally the only team in the top 16 of the standings with a negative net rating overall. They're winning games, but the numbers scream they shouldn't be. Even JJ admitted it publicly. There's only one basketball, and that's the whole problem. Both guys need the ball. Both struggle defensively at this stage. Put them together, and you get offense without resistance. It's a team that can score but can't stop anything. There have been moments of optimism, though. After the Grizzlies game, LeBron compared Luka to a quarterback and himself to a wide receiver. Luka also said all the right things. On LeBron's birthday, he said, I've learned a lot playing alongside LeBron. Words that sound good, but the numbers are screaming something else. And here's where things got straight up awkward. When a reporter asked Luka Doncic whether this stretch without Austin Reeves could help his chemistry with LeBron James, Luka delivered one of the most uncomfortable answers you'll ever hear. He simply said,